welcome back to a Wednesday video. This is going to be a Wednesday video. So today I'm in Mold, or just outside Mold, in a place called Northup, and this is currently Northup Hall behind me. So yeah, we'll be staying here for the night. We did come here to see a musical in the Clwyd Theatre in Mold, but the musical's been cancelled. So we decided to still come here and stay the night and bring you guys along with me. Check this garden out. So we're going to be staying here the night. We're going to check in shortly, show you the room, and then we're going to head on into Mold itself. I'm going to be leaving here at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon because I'm heading to South Wales. So a week today, when you're seeing this, I will be at the Swansea Beer Festival. So that's where I'm heading down to. And next Tuesday, I'm going to be leaving the country because the Slovenia trip is getting pushed back. So I haven't had much information on that, which I'll clarify with you guys in the time between you see this video probably. So I'll be heading to a country that is bordering Russia and it borders Belarus. So guess what country that is? So I'm going for 2 nights, which is going to be amazing because the flights are cheaper than getting the train from South Wales back to Liverpool, which is wicked. I did it a few years ago when I went via Belfast. But yeah, we're going to stay at the county house here, which is in Northup, just by Mold. It's my first time here. Mold does have a castle, and there's also a castle down here called Elo Castle as well, so you guys might know that if you're from the north. Elo Castle. It's one of the castles where Edward II, or Henry VIII's son, you know, his son who was like 11 years old, almost got killed by Owen Glyndwr. So imagine that, the English king would have been killed on Welsh territory back then. Imagine how history would be so different right now if the king just actually got killed there. But obviously not, so we're still under English rule technically. Anyway, let's check out our room. I ordered a 4-poster bedroom. It was 66 quid for the night, so it must be a quiet day. It's actually Wednesday as well, so yeah, let's head on in and then check out Mold. So we're probably not going to do too much on Mold today, but I'm here tomorrow until about 3 o'clock anyway, so we're going to check out Mold Castle, we'll check out the town, and we'll see where else is there. But let's just get in and see what's going on. There's all stairs and a busk. I feel like I'm staying in Tredegar House or something. Wow. So yeah, we just checked in. This place is amazing. The artwork. Yeah, it reminds me of like Tredegar House. Oh wow. I feel like Henry VIII. Oh, look at the chair as well. Oh, wicked. Look at that. Get the key out the door.
Oh, I didn't know it was in there.
Crossing the ford. Full day through the homestead. This is very English, I must admit. I don't think we got much of a view though. Wow. Do we have a bathroom? Not bad. There's plenty of mirrors in here.
Yeah.
If you like seeing yourself naked, then it's perfect. Oh, this is wicked. Anyway, we're going to get ready, head on out to Mold. I don't know what's in Mold. But if all fails, there's a nice brewery which I'll probably feature in this video as well. I know there's a castle and there is someone's drilling.
Yeah.
I think there's like some monuments here as well, so we'll check it out. Anyway, I'm impressed so far. Pretty good for 66 quid, isn't it? Anyway, for those of you who love travelling, this is the new bag with the new lanyard, upgraded since Morocco. So if you're into travelling and you like this bag, it does this too. I'm going to start putting affiliate links downstairs in the videos where you guys can see. If you do on the straps, they just go in here, and everything is like modular. See, you can take everything off. It's got clips everywhere. So yeah, I'll be putting affiliate links down below if you guys want to check out and purchase anything. You see, canvas bags, they're cheaper than typical bags because they're not designed, but canvas is very good. Can't go over how lovely this is.
Sorry?
I said I can't go over how nice this is. Do you think those are wedding steps? That's proper old school. That's cool as fuck. I know. All the old woodwork, like. Unfortunately, the bar isn't open today, so look at that. Good stained glass.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I actually think he's brought us to the wrong place, because we was going to Polly's Brewery and he's brought us to Polly's Social, which is right back here. Anyways, check it out. I bet Sean's gone to the brewery now instead. Are you trying the beers?
Cider.
Cider.
To like a few food festivals, but I'm not that big into beer, so I'll
No.
really just go to the like a beer only one.
Look at this for a pint glass. Look how thick the glass is on there.
Is it really? It looks like
It's
it.
like super thick. So these two women behind me were just dancing, so I danced back at them. But yeah, welcome to Polly's in Mold. I got a friend coming soon. He's going to be featured in the video. I don't know where he is. He's on his skateboard somewhere. He's one of those types of people. So he should be here soon. Anyway, back in a bit. Someone call the police on this infidel.
Just go down to the skate park, man. There's guys doing pretty cool tricks down there. I think Declan's about.
You're going to get barred from this new establishment that's been open for 4 weeks.
You'll skate, the guys that work here.
Everyone home, this is Sean. Say hello, Sean.
Hi!
So Sean's a member of our band, which is not doing much at the moment.
Yeah, man.
He plays bass.
Thanks. Thanks for slandering me like that. I'm actually the best guitar player in Mold, I think.
Oh, it's funny you say that. I'm actually the best in
Do you live
Liverpool.
in Mold?
Ah, yeah, nice, yeah.
Do you live in Mold?
Yeah, I live in Mold, yeah. If it is back here, I know.
Amateur. Anyway, this is Sean, you lot.
How are you?
Sean's a gogless.
I'm enjoying beer.
He's having a good beer with it.
Gog di'r gair, dwi'n meddwl, ti'n edrych am.
What does that mean?
Gog. It's like
Gog.
a slur for North Welsh people.
Yeah, gogless. Gog.
Gog. Yeah, ond ti'n dweud gog.
Do you have a slur for South Walians?
Taffs, maybe?
Taffs, yeah, Taffies. I was talking to some guy the other day. He knocked my door selling gas and electric, and he was like, "Oh, where you from?" I'm like, "Oh, from Newport." He goes, "Oh, I was just in Wrexham the other day." I'm like, What has Wrexham got to do with another part of Wales, which is 200 miles away, roughly? Like, you know.
They're both absolute dumps.
And some people, I've spoken to some people before, and they think Cardiff is in North Wales and Swansea.
Oh man, I love Abertawe.
Abertawe, Swansea, yeah.
Rent is £75 a week in Abertawe.
Rent.
Yeah, £75 a week in Swansea. It was a slum, but
Rent boys.
yeah.
Yeah. I like Swansea. It's quite nice now. It never used to be. Parts of Cardiff used to be rough until it got like
Gentrified.
gentrified. Yeah.
Speaking of, come to Polly's social in North Wales in Mould. It's the first piece of gentrification we've received after the beer lab. I'm excited for it.
What does gentrification mean?
Oh, it's like when a bunch of rich people come and buy everything so we can't afford a pint anymore.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We're talking like £5 a pint here.
That is spending.
And then probably more up there, right?
Spoon's still £2.84.
Sean,
So am I.
what's happening?
You're going to the fucking Sour Eco, which is only the best restaurant ever to have ever been created
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
They don't do taxes though, so it's cash only. So
Oh fuck! The cash machine's on the way.
yeah.
So this is the indoor market, right?
Yeah, they do cheap guitars. There's a grumpy old fella.
You're meeting him tomorrow.
New deal. Yeah.
Is your challenge to make him smile?
That is not a challenge. You're going to succeed.
Is your guitar there? Death by skating. It's actually quite smart.
The square.
Yeah.
There's our local celebrity.
So your boyfriend. Ask him to give us. There's a place there called Taff, which is an ale house. I'm pretty sure the River Taff doesn't start here. The River Taff starts up in Aberdeen. Pontypridd. Anyway, who's hungry? If I don't feed her, she's going to murder me. So Sean recommended a place up here, so we're going to check it out. It's called Sour Vandy or something like that. Anyway, there's another boozer called the Griffin. They do like their beer around here. It is definitely my type of town. So we've arrived at Sour Dika. The Sean recommended. Let's check it out. That must be Mould Cathedral up there. Looks great. Anyway, that place does Thai, Japanese, Chinese, Indian stuff. It's a bit of a mix. And Ruth's about to find out if it's any good or not, because she's bought enough chips for 4 people. I know.
Well, it's not that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite a lot of chips.
I won't eat
But yeah, there's loads of food businesses around here. Looks like a new charity shop's just opened. With the clacks and jigsaws and all sorts of wicked shit that no one in this generation would ever want.
We're vlogging, by the way. I think that's what.
it. Yeah,
So what's up with the bullshit salt and pepper Scousers love so much?
it's tasty. It's glorious. I don't know what the problem is. It's amazing.
What's it taste of? Salt.
Salt,
So it's
a
like
bit of chili.
No, it tastes of MSG.
Oh, MSG.
It's
yeah.
umami.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
yeah, definitely.
That thing they say that's bad for us, but
Yeah,
apparently isn't really.
They're trying to outlaw
And it's
umami,
just
bro.
A
What's
bit
that
of
about?
racism.
It's the Tory graph. Propaganda.
Oh, here we go. Vote Clyde.
Or if you're in
No
England, vote
politics in
Green.
pubs.
No.
That's banned.
That's a pretty good rule.
No, it's
That's
banned,
a
mate.
pretty good rule.
That's the reason most pub fights start, you know, over someone speaking about politics.
Is
like,
it?
genuinely.
Probably.
Politics and religion, mate. You can't speak about them in pubs, mate.
I feel like
No policies in pub.
if you say
politics.
you vote Clyde, you're alright, because you can say fuck Labour and fuck the Conservatives. And so you're, yeah.
Yeah, there's a Chinese.
These are
like,
naughty,
3 doors
fair
down,
play.
like, isn't there? That's chopsticks, I'm pretty sure.
The thing about salt and pepper chips, they're always a bit too
They
salty
do
for me.
delivery and that as well, like really good, like
I've always
But
been
these are good because
sour
they're still
deepest
crispy.
fan. I always think the best food I've ever had comes out.
These are good.
Yeah, so what are you doing with that? You're doing like a little vlog?
But that was great.
Nice talking to you all.
Peace and love to Dan over there. Made a new friend.
Trying to go bargain booze at the Boss Man shop.
Been bagpacking my mates.
Bargain booze or Boss Man's? Which way we go?
I want to go that way.
Alright.
So Sean's going to give us a little tour now.
I'm giving you a tour. I'm showing you to the Boss Man shop.
Sean's going to give us a tour to where he goes to get drugs.
I don't buy drugs. It's
What's
a
his
grow.
statue, yeah?
Daniel Owen. He's a famous, what does it say?
Is this going to be on tomorrow's tour?
Look,
Save the info. Save the info
he
for
wrote,
tomorrow.
he wrote a book or something.
He wrote a book about English people coming to Wales and then converting them into like people or something.
No, he probably didn't do that. He probably wrote something really good and really prophetic
Yeah.
about religion. That one.
Oh, we'll find out tomorrow after Sean does his research when he
Yeah, you can
meet
maybe
up with him
read it
tomorrow.
on that. I don't know. Look at our cool faces. That's a notable.
They all look like you, man.
Yeah.
Why are the mouths all open?
Because they're all suffering because they're in mould.
They're all trying to breathe in this like
Wait, I believe this is the way.
fungus discharge everywhere. Sean's gonna give us a kickflip now.
I could do a heel flip.
A what?
I could do a heel flip if I was sober.
You are sober.
No.
Because you're rock and roll. Did this guy tell you about the Met in New York?
Dude, the Met. I'm telling you to go to the Met, brother. You were in New York City and you didn't go to the Met.
Yeah, I didn't go to the Met.
What the fuck? It's the pinnacle of humanity. They've got OG Van Goghs, they've got Blackie, the fucking Eric Clapton Strat,
Yeah.
they've got a museum on display in the museum. Brother.
It's like going to China where they got like an entire London
No, but it,
at one of their theme
they've got like
parks.
OG, like actual building.
What shop's this? Witchcraft.
The weird sort of bullshit that you get in a gentrified North Wales town.
Wiccan Heart. Wicca. It's definitely a witchy shop, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably like one of them fronts
We-
for money laundering or one of them, you know.
I wouldn't say so. I think it's a 17-year-old girl who's come out of university. Oh, look at this.
Nobody goes to university, you know.
Welsh soldiers who fell for the Soviet African War.
Yeah, the Boer War, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
Nowadays we call it the Boer War, but I suppose in World we haven't clocked onto that yet.
Yes. That's
I
when
think we
we...
committed horrific atrocities, but we're leaving the sign up, I guess. It says this is where the trees were planted, and the trees...
There's no tree.
Yeah, and the trees aren't here.
Yeah.
Unless they're referring to these, which I very highly doubt they are.
No. But I promise you lot watching this, we made a pretty penny from that war. From human life. Yeah?
No, I think we fucked up in that war from what I know.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't. We're Cymraeg, so we don't have to associate ourselves with the mistakes of the English.
Yes. Definitely not. You fucking voters. Are they open? What? We don't have to carry the burden of Saxon invader, fucked up history nonsense bollocks.
We get to protect. We get to cosplay as.
Right, where's this shop to?
Where are we going?
We just need tobacco.
Well, I'm pretty sure the Boss Man shop is this way. So.
Alright, cool. We'll go to a boss man shop.
You're not familiar with the term Boss Man shop?
That means like someone who's not British who owns a shop because you boss every time you talk to them.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's back street, yeah.
There's the pen town. We can go there in a bit.
Alright, cool. We'll go. Hey, look, it's Wrexham's. No, Wrexham mold. Wrexham spoons. It's quite nice in here, actually. It's like an old barn. There there is. What's this? Yarn clock. So the wine bar's shut.
Yeah.
I blame this guy.
Blame Martina, brother.
So we're gonna go to some old man's ale gaff.
This is where all the alcoholics live.
Yep, so my perfect place.
Yeah, you meet a lot of divorced dads down there.
Divorced dads
Yeah.
who have come out the closet. Sounds like a perfect gay night
You're
out.
lucky.
Oh, look at all the fucking cock in there.
Yeah, a lot of loose arseholes in this pub.
I saw a sign saying Taff something earlier.
Tap something.
Taffinery. What's that?
Oh.
Micro a farm.
Figure it out.
Looks smart in here, let's go.
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
I bought these things about 30 odd years ago. Got these big backing gates, but the Mercury.
When the movement
We're
is
still out.
mate.
My bro's still here with me.
How are you, brother?
He's pissed as fuck, but he's
Nah, I'm
not.
not like pissed as fuck.
He's fucking wasted, this guy.
He's really
mildly
not at all.
He's going to be meeting us at 11 o'clock in the morning, this guy's meeting us. Are you still going to come
Nothing
out?
wrong with that. Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's going to give us the download of mould. The in-depth history.
I feel like you've already had it. You might know more than me. Banged on about the miners spot. What are you saying about these buildings?
Oh yeah, so this is an old abandoned building, says one,
Well, they're quite derelict.
which belongs to the Territorial Force Association. So back home we had loads of like miners' institutes and stuff like that, which were built based on miners' wages. They would take a small percentage of the wage from all miners to create this, and obviously here they've done it for people who work in the forces, but not many people work in the forces anymore, I don't know.
I think they're just garnishing it, selling it off to who owns BAE.
BAE.
They've just sold it all off, man.
It's gonna be a Witherspoons or some shit, you know?
They already did that.
But like you said, saw earlier, the Witherspoons in Mould is quite tidy.
Nobody
Tidy.
likes Wetherspoons and Moulds, but that's my spot, man.
Do you think Witherspoons is a Tory establishment?
No. Dude, it's cheap beer. How is cheap beer a Tory establishment?
Well, it's cheap, but you got people like Nigel Farage and Bojo.
Just because it has Nigel Farage and Bojo doesn't stop it being socialist.
How about the fact that they never wanted to pay their workers in lockdown?
A cheap pint is a cheap pint, brother.
You've heard it, yeah? Cheap bit of
It's water under the bridge.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's like,
Why don't you go into Spoons and Mould and you ask them what they thought about it?
most of them don't give a shit because they just want to get paid.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Alright.
Not that I like that guy who owns it, but I don't think he owns it anymore.
I know.
Huh?
I don't know.
He doesn't own it anymore.
No.
I don't think so.
Who owns Witherspoons?
I don't know. I know his name's not Witherspoons or Witherspoons or however.
No,
I don't think it was
He named it
Witherspoons.
after a teacher.
He's not Mr.
No,
Wetherspoon.
he's not. He named it after a teacher who told him that he'd amount to nothing.
See, that's the most socialist shit ever.
Anyway, we've learned one thing
Working class
today.
guy, clearly.
We've learned one thing today, and that's to vote Pride.
Doing, yeah. Vote Troll.
Big
We
up,
should nationalise Wetherspoon.
nationalise Witherspoons, you've heard it, yeah. Big up the Clyde Cymru, man. Big up. Right, we're chatting now. Right, so we're in the last boozer for the night, the Pentan.
Yeah, the head of the belly.
This 10-year-old's going to take me in there now.
I'm 24.
This 24-year-old 10-year-old's taking me on the piss. Who's Daniel Owen?
He like wrote a book or something. He's famous. He's our town celebrity.
This is the old tailor shop where he wrote some of his famous Welsh novels.
Oh yeah, you definitely have the literacy of a 4-year-old. Well done.
Well, I was translating Welsh then, wasn't I? And I only just realised there was an English sign next to it, wasn't there? Rush on the Bombay Sapphire.
Yeah.
And I'm on the old Guinness, baby. See what happens. Anyway, that's going to be it for this section. This town is so quiet. It's mold. I don't think Sean's going to be joining us tomorrow because I got a train which compromises. Is that me filming? Yeah, so it's quite dark now. Mold is like a dead town. So yeah, tomorrow we're going to pick up from this. I don't think Sean's going to be with us though, because obviously he's got I'll be leaving here tomorrow to go to Newport in South Wales, so the time is going to be quite compromising for him. But yeah, I want to say thanks for watching. Catch you in the morning. So I don't know if you lot can see me, but it's currently about 12:30 at night. And Mold, though it's an amazing town, you guys... Is this working? It's working apparently. You guys do not have takeaways that are open after 8 o'clock, which is mad. So I've been out for a few beers. Luckily, there's a McDonald's on the motorway quite close to the hotel we're staying at, so we're going to be ordering from there. And there's no newsagents, but like there's a Bargain Booze there which shut at like 7. There's no corner shops or anything. So luckily our taxi driver taking us back to the hotel is taking us to a petrol station, Asda Express. Why isn't my camera vibrating? But yeah, so luckily enough our taxi driver's been nice enough to take us to like a kiosk and a petrol station. But Mold, it's not going to takeaways open, so if you're going to Mold for a drink, make sure you eat loads of food before you go there, because you ain't getting fucking fed. Unless you're going out into a hotel where the taxi driver's going to take you to a nice kiosk like this. So yeah, respect the Mold. But get some kebab shops open, guys. Oh my word. There's a lot of hungry people roaming those North Walian hills. So you need to feed those bitches. Right, so we'll be back at the hotel in about 10 minutes.
And do it once you've got to the place that you're going to.
Let's just back to my intro and right, so we're back in Mold and we're going to check it out, including the indoor markets, and there's a local music shop too, and there's a cathedral up there. So we saw this last night, Waffle Box, so we're going to give these guys a go. So the Waffle Box over delivered. It was amazing. The guy in there was really nice too. Bit on the spendy side, but obviously if you want to treat yourself, check out the Waffle Box in Mold. Right, we're going to go and check out the indoor markets now, because we have just under an hour left and I don't want to miss my train to Newport. Otherwise I won't get to Newport until 7 o'clock tonight if I miss the 2:30 train. That building's open, huh?
No, it was this one.
Oh, this one. So this is a derelict building here for the armed forces, I think. So I showed you this last night, but this is the market square here, and it's the bandstand. Sagway Daniel Owen. There's a statue of the fella just down by here. Who's Daniel Owen?
A writer.
He's a novelist.
Novelist.
He went to war. Did he? Did he go to war?
Dunno.
I don't know. I don't know what Daniel Owen is. We got Joel Kalzaki back home. I know what he does. It's a shame, it's all shit. Yeah, might as well just go down a high street then. What is this? Bethesda, Wales, Methodist Chapel. Architect by Glyffer of London. It was built in 1863 and replaced a previous chapel by Daniel Owen. Worshipped here. So Daniel Owen is that statue we saw earlier. Is this open? Oh, that's a shame. We can't even get in here. Like, can I open this? You can't go in. Look at the architecture on this for a chapel, Methodist chapel. It's shut. Why is everything shut in Mold? The indoor market, there was like 2 shops open in the indoor market. I'd love to go inside there though. It looks like a mini St. George's Hall in Liverpool. Anyway, so there's 2 more places I want to go. There's a music shop with some instruments in, and then I want to check out St. Mary's Church, which is back where the car is parked. So let's continue going through Mold. And let's see what happens like. But I'll try and take my time so we've got a bit of content. Our guide is not here today. He was, but we stayed out really late. So anyway, let's check out Mold. Just keep on exploring. So if you're into Chaz's, like my mate Nick, there's loads here. Probably past about 6 now already. And we just bumped into the bartender who served us drinks last night in the Pentan right by here. I'm pretty sure that Guinness made me shit myself this morning. Oh, the shop's got a sale on. Oh, we've got to get a move on though. Look at wellies. Oh, you can't have it. Back alley music. I wonder if it's going to be open. It's an old junk shop, yeah. It's another estate agent. Looks like an old blacksmith down there. Anyway, we're going to check out back alley music. What a lovely bunch of men. I didn't film in there because it's an independent business and you know, probably best not do their heads in. Right, we're going to head to St. Mary's Church now, and I think that's going to be it for our little Mold expedition today. Before I take you lot down to Newport in South Wales with me. So the massive charity shop over there. So we're just coming up on St. Mary's Church now. There's loads of independent businesses here, I must admit. There's so many. Look at this old traditional butchers here. Church Lane. Right, let's check out this church. I've got about 15 minutes, so I need to be very quick. I don't even know if it's open. So yeah, welcome to the heart of Wrexham. There's a couple of tombs out here. I don't know if my camera's making it look darker than what it is, because it's quite bright here, even though it's overcast. But yeah, let's check this out. Let's do a lap. It's 1:15. I need to be at the train station for 2:30 in Wrexham General, so like I said earlier, it takes 30 minutes in the car. Maybe this is the way in. Or maybe not. No. The tomb of Richard Wilson, 1730. And Best Glist. Richard Wilson, 1713. Unless it's the same. Born near Machynlleth, who studied in London, Upper Times Ride. Spent his time in Venice, Rome, where he gained a reputation as a landscape artist. He returned to London and travelled widely through England and Wales, painting many familiar scenes. Became a librarian. So I'm pretty sure Sean was telling me about this fella last night. It's like a holy font by her of some sort. And then there's a small little graveyard just down here, which we'll just take a little nosy at before heading back to the car. Check this out. So these are very old. I could tell that by the typeface. Look at this. Thomas William Mason died March 1980, 1869, age 83 years. This is very grand. William, the wife, well, Elizabeth, wife of William. Looks like the Ark of the Covenant in Indiana Jones. It's probably my first time seeing something like this too. Like the design of it is really cool. And just below us here we've got some more grave markers. That is so cool. Let's get a photo. So like many other things in Mold, the church seems to be shut, unfortunately. But I hope you've enjoyed this little video of me walking around Mold. Last night I got a bit drunk, so I do apologise for that. But you know, let's have a good explore now for another 5 minutes before we head back to the car and then going back to South Wales. And like I said in yesterday's intro video, I'm heading to a country that borders Russia and Belarus next week. So if you guys can guess where I'm going before that video comes up, which will be on a Saturday, not sure which Saturday yet, let me know in the comments on here. There's another really grand design there. There's quite a few really nice designs. You can see the mountains of Mold in the distance, yeah, but the mountains of Flintshire actually. Sacred to the memory of John, son of John Eleanor Eaton, who departed this life December the 6th, 1843, in the 43rd year of his age. And I could have put the drone up. I always forget I got a drone, and the drone always helps out. to illustrate where I am, to make things a bit more grander. So we're going to take the main entrance out here and then head back down to the car park, which is behind the brick buildings here. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. I don't know if I'm going to finish the video here. I'll take you to Newport with me. Depends how much energy I've got. I'll probably finish the video maybe on the train when we head down. Show you Wrexham General Station. I'll finish the video thereabouts. So Blackbird. So yeah, we're going to head out the main entrance here and head down to the car. So yeah, I thought it was a cathedral. It's not. I thought Mold was a city. I actually don't think Mold is a city. I think it's a town. So you go, Bailey Hill, where a Norman lord used to live, and they're still doing services as early as 1923 here. And nationalised Stedford being based here in 1837. There we go. So that's what the interior of the church looks like, which unfortunately we didn't see today. With all the different crests of the UK, you've got the Isle of Man here, Cornwall maybe. And there's the map of Mold. So yeah, let's head on back to Wrexham. Ow. You might have recognised that. I pierced my ear, nose, my ear right by here. Yeah, my nose. Anyway, let's head on back to Wrexham General and go the hell back to South Wales, where the real Welsh people are. This is where we had food last night, which Ruth highly approves of. And this is the car park we're staying at. Right, I'll see you lot at Wrexham General train station. So we're at Wrexham General and we were heading to Newport in about 6 minutes, 5 minutes. So this is Wrexham General Station, and then just over there to the left you've got the racecourse football stadium. So I'm just having a little wander around the platform while before the train comes. I've got a hot lunch in my bag as well, so looking forward to having that.